So I have a question. I'm watching Django now. Who is the woman? Is it the woman that was hanging out with Candy? Okay, so when they take the dogs, the slave ran away and they had the dogs come get them. There's a woman walking with a axe, and she's black. Is it the woman that be hanging with Candy? Because who else is it? Hold on.
Mr. Stone Cypher's slack-jawed gaze. He ain't never seen a nigga like you ever in his life. Ain't that right, Mr. Stone Cypher? That's right. For that matter.
Well, this is a good movie.
No have I.
This is the only slavish type movie that, I'm willing to watch. It's just good. Y'all better leave Jamie Foxx alone. Off the strength of this movie alone. Not just this movie, but the Ray movie. That's a talented dude.
Now, seeing as you won't pay a penny for this picking any here, you won't mind me handling this any way I see fit.
Quentin Tarantino be writing some good movies.
Mr. Stone Cypher? That Martian and the bitches send Octanian to me.
They be looking like weird dogs. They got a hold on. Right here. This is a woman. Look at the hands. Look at the hands. That's a black person. Look at the chest part. That's a woman. But she wearing a mask. Now, who is that woman? Y'all tell me. I ain't gonna let y'all watch. So I asked ChatGPT. Okay. Who was the woman carrying the axe in the Django? The woman carrying the axe in the movie Django Unchained was a mysterious character played by Zoe Bell, a stunt woman and actress who had worked with Quentin Tarantino before, and she wore a red bandana that covered most of her face. I couldn't tell that bandana was red. Okay, so for some reason, ChatGPT is moving kind of slow, aren't they? Okay, she had a brief scene where she looked at... Okay, I'll be back when ChatGPT get it together. Okay, where do we leave off at? She wore a red bandana that covered most of her face. And she had a brief scene where she looked at a picture of two boys. According to Bell, her character had a backstory and a fight sequence that was planned by Tarantino, but it was never filmed due to time constraints. She also revealed that there was a sneaky secret under her mask. Part of her face was missing. However, she did not disclose any more details about her role or the reason for her disfigurement. Therefore, the woman carrying the axe in Django Unchained remains a fascinating mystery that adds to the intrigue and allure of the movie. It caught my attention. So, I'm assuming based upon ChatGPT, because ChatGPT is always right? Remember, y'all used to be like, oh, anything on the internet is true. Well, since it says ChatGPT is always right. So, they didn't mention her having any other roles in the movie, but that is interesting. The skills of Quentin Tarantino is truly, truly something. So, that's good to know. I just happen to be letting this play in the background while I'm doing schoolwork. Yes, me and ChatGPT is doing schoolwork. And I was wondering, I was like, hold up, that's a woman, okay? And I can see the hands, look like she black. But who is Zoe Bell? Okay, that's what I want to know. So let's see who Zoe Bell. Oh my gosh, this is exactly who I thought it was. If y'all watch Quentin Tarantino movies, you know exactly who this is. So she wasn't black. Okay. Maybe I got old TV, so, hey, there's that. But stunt woman Zoe Bell is most likely a reference to Zoe Bell, a New Zealand, because, you know, I said who is Zobel, and ChatGPT said Zobel? Okay. She's a New Zealand stunt woman and actress who has performed in various films and TV shows, and some of her most notable stunt work includes doubling for Lucy Lawless in Xena, Warrior Princess. Oh, I used to be a huge Xena fan. I'm talking about, I had the video games and everything. Listen, y'all, for real, Xena. And she played Uma Thurman and for Uma Thurman, she did stunt work for Uma Thurman in Kill Bill. All right, I saw that. That was, I think I like number 2 the best. She also starred as herself in Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof. That is a good movie, man. I used to have that on DVD. Oh, man. Whew, those were the days. So, where she performed a daring car stunt on the hood of a 1970 Dodge Challenger. If y'all ain't seen that movie, you missing out. Find it. It is so good. And that scene they're talking about, they had a belt. And she was telling her friends, she was like, dude, come on, let's do it. And she's like, no. And she's like, come on. So they were flying down the highway. And she took off her belt and she hung on the top of the car while they were flying out. And so it was just wild. So, and she did that for real. She has also worked as a stunt coordinator and an actress in other Tarantino films, such as The Hateful Eight. I haven't seen that. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I don't think I've seen that either. She was also involved in the final fight scene of the movie The Hunt, where she helped choreograph a brutal showdown between 2 women. And Zobel is a talented and versatile performer who has made a name for herself in the stunt industry. I'm about to look up those movies that I did not see. Shout out to Zobel, because she sure caught my attention in this movie, so good job. Yeah.